I still can't believe this happened to me. Like that car is my car. Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. What is going on? My name is 𝗏𝗏 and well, today we're vlogging. I really do the most random things on my vlogs, trying to make sure you're comfortable there. How's it going? How are you? I am vlogging for today's video and there's really no set goal other than I'm going to a wine fest tomorrow and I'm going to just share my life. My YouTube channel, honestly, I'm not sure where it's going anymore because I'm not being thrown into the algorithm. So like, I think that my platform is getting a little bit confusing for YouTube because I don't just talk about fashion. I share my life and I've been vlogging quite a bit lately. So that's kind of my route. I'm, treating YouTube as if it's a diary.
This is my life.
And I feel like that's so much fun because you can look back on these videos and just, reminisce. You know what I mean?
Code bleu.
I'm wearing these A&F jeans, this athletic women's top, and this oversized Tommy Hilfiger cardigan. And to top it off, it's fall. It is officially fall when you pull out these like pilgrim hats here. But I thought this like looked really cool with the gray, complementing this gray. I also may be rocking this vintage Tommy Hilfiger bag. It is super Y2K. The hardware on it is like very vintage. And there's quite a bit of storage. I feel like there's enough room for like my wallet, my iPhone, antibacterial, little odds and ends that I need. And yeah, it's kind of cool actually. I am so proud with how my decorating has evolved in this house and I'm excited to share that with you all as well. So we're gonna do some random stuff. I'm sure, this is gonna be taking 5 different routes, but again, this is my journey and I'm so excited to share this with you guys and just have fun with it, okay? So if you're interested in hanging out with me, grab yourself a snack, perhaps a drink, and keep on watching. Before I do forget, Luxury Scent Box actually sent me over some fragrances and I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what they sent my way. So if you are not familiar with Luxury Scent Box, they're a subscription service that basically you could choose your fragrances and have like a monthly subscription. Very, very simple, very easy. And they have such unique scents. And it's cologne on the go. You could try new things and I have fun with it. But my favorite aspects of this brand is the fact that they have very unique fragrances. So this is the packaging, by the way. Come in little packages like this. And you basically just screw the top. And then you can lift this up if you want to see what fragrance that is as well. So we have the name right there. That's nice. That is different. That is different. We have 2 more here. Might as well give them a go while we're at it. But Luxury Scent Box was kind enough to send these my way just to check out these fragrances. So that's what we're doing. And I do have a discount code if you want to shop with them. It's going to save you a little bit of money. This is Ormond Jane Mont Tobacco Verano. It sounds very Italian, but says made in the UK. So I'm not familiar with this brand, but either way, we're going to give it a shot. Oh, now that is nice. And this one is same cartridge, that like yellowy, goldy type color. And you can actually get these whatever color choice you want. So you customize it. This is Mont Blanc Legend Red. So I used to love Mont Blanc Legend. It smells like the adult version of like Abercrombie & Fitch's Fierce. And I didn't smell the red one. There's like variations of Legend out now by Mont Blanc. So let's go over here. Mont Blanc Legend Red. That's all I have to say. Amazing, amazing, okay? Luxury Scent Box, check them out, guys. I'll link all the information in the description box down below. But without further ado, let's go. let me give you a piece of advice. If you're somebody that like wants to take pictures in public or film or vlog in public and are so worried about it, stop worrying about it. Literally, people are minding their own business, and if they do laugh at you, they're probably like bitter because they're insecure and would never have enough balls to like film or take pictures in public. And I'm literally wearing this like outside of a college right now because I like the architecture. So yeah, I'm sure people are inside like, what is that freak doing? So I just went for a walk around my neighborhood because tonight is the full moon, my favorite full moon out of the entire year, the harvest moon. And it's so cloudy outside, I can't see it anywhere, and that's super disappointing. But just, you know, taking in the energy of the full moon tonight, have good intentions, putting out the crystals, and I'm probably gonna watch the what is it, Gen Z, like The Boys on Amazon, that, and just, you know, relax, because I deserve it. Update on my porch. Do not mind all the cat hair on my shirt. That is disgusting. 5 cats, don't judge. Anyway, guys, we have officially, everything's primed. This is all white, the actual white that I'm using. And I'm so relieved. We're about like 80% done here. Look how beautiful. I cannot be any more like proud of how this is coming along. So only thing that is really not done is the door and the peak. I have to do one more coat of the white. So I'm ready to get started on painting the door, but in the meantime, you guys, look how beautiful all of the woodwork looks with the color I use. So I actually chose a color called 𝗲𝗏𝗧, and it is like not a bright white, not an antique white either, or a creamy white, but it is just the perfect shade, and I am obsessed. And just for fun, here is a first look at the color we chose for our front door. It is literally the perfect shade of powder blue. I couldn't be any more happy. This was not the way I planned on ending this vlog, but here we are. And as you've seen from the title of this video, I was in a near-death experience that I'm still recovering from and trying to collect myself and organize my life, because things have just been not that great since being in a car accident, a near-death car accident. It's honestly a little difficult for me to talk about it, but I have to get this out there because this is something that is going to change my life forever. I still can't believe this happened to me. Like that car is my car. Before we get into it, let me just say this was not my first car accident. I hit black ice like more than 10 years ago, and I nearly totaled my Jeep. So that was an accident that I seen coming because I felt myself losing control, and you know, I seen it coming. In this situation here, I completely did not expect to be hit by this massive truck. So, hey Boots. I'm gonna start from like the beginning and basically like we'll go from there, but I was going to visit my parents and I was gonna go for dinner. We were gonna close my parents' pool, you know, end of summer type of things. And it was a Monday, October 2nd, and I was at an intersection, like a huge, busy, like major intersection. This is like a drawing of it from the police report, just to completely paint the picture. And I was at this major intersection that was at 5 o'clock in the evening. So basically rush hour, everyone like either leaving work or going to like a second shift. And I was at a red light, the first one at the light, and turned green. You know, it was a beautiful day. Sunroof was open. I am in such a good mood, about to have like one of my favorite dinners at my parents' house. And I'm going, next thing you know, I'm being hit. So to be honest, like I definitely kind of blacked out. You know, I didn't grasp what was happening until I was on my side. So I was going this way and a truck was coming this way, and the truck went through a red light. So the light was red for, I believe the police clocked it at like 3 seconds because they pulled video footage from a local place. The light was red for 3 seconds and he didn't even slow down for it to be, you know, yellow. So I think they said he was going like 50 miles per hour, hit me full force. My car flipped and ended up landing on its side. So I'm like looking down at the passenger side, and like I said, my sunroof was open, fortunately, because all the airbags went off. Glass was everywhere and shattered. I had to crawl out of my sunroof, and I was so scared because, like I said, it was prime time. So at the moment, like when I'm collecting myself in the car and I'm just like looking at like the situation and like, did this just happen? I immediately was like, I'm gonna die. Like, if this truck hit me, what if other cars are gonna come and hit me? Like, I thought that I was just a goner in that moment. I am sold on Hyundai's safety features because like things could have been so much worse. Now, I had adrenaline pumping. You know, when you're in that scenario, you're just like, I didn't even like collect my thoughts. So my first immediate thought was, I need to get out of here. So I unbuckle myself, crawl out of my sunroof, like literally army style, and I look up to see like what hit me. Oh my God, was it like a tractor trailer? Like what happened here? It was a man in like that huge truck. And once I got out and I stood up on my feet, then he got out of his truck and I just lost it. I was like, you could have killed me. Do you see what you did? You ran a red light. And he immediately was like, no, you ran a red light, and was trying to accuse me. Fortunately, without getting into too much detail, because obviously like I'm not gonna just like let this slide. People were there, plenty of witnesses were on the scene. They saw what happened, and I had enough evidence aside from video footage to back me up. You know, everyone can make a mistake. Who knows what this guy's going through in his life? Everyone has like their own, you know, stuff they're dealing with. So that's one thing, but to lie about it is another. There was no apology. There was no empathy or sorry. Oh my God, are you okay? As he watched me crawl out of my sunroof, he is getting out of his truck, which is barely damaged. And I am being helped by people around me, kind of like, hey, are you okay? Let's sit down. You might have a concussion. And in the meantime of me like trying to collect myself, wanting my phone, because all I wanted to do in that moment was to call my family and Gustavo, of course, and, you know, let them know like what just happened. And I was alone. I was by myself. So being alone in this type of situation is obviously, you know, unfortunate, because who knows what would have happened if somebody was in that passenger seat, but I was scared. So meanwhile, I'm like talking to people saying like, please help me find my phone. I don't know if I have a concussion. Like, I'm walking, my adrenaline's going, but like bits and pieces were just so foggy. I find out that this guy is getting helped out in an ambulance, and one of the paramedics are telling me, are you sure you're okay? Because he's pretty banged up. He's not doing too well. I'm like, you know I was in that car, right? You know that I was the car that flipped and had to crawl out the sunroof. And literally, like, in the moment, I was like, do I go to the hospital? Like, I'm up, I'm walking, I feel not okay because I was just pulverized by a massive truck. But as my adrenaline started like calming down, I felt like so much tension and like tingling sensation in my shoulder and on my ribs, and also like where my seatbelt was. I wish I could say that everything happens for a reason and there was a lesson to this. But I don't know yet what the lesson could have been, because I had my seatbelt on. I wasn't speeding because I literally just started accelerating. Maybe my lesson was to be part of that guy's lesson. That's something to consider. It's deep. Maybe my lesson was to teach that guy something. Accountability. Maybe that's what maybe that's what I was supposed to teach him. Like, I don't know. I really don't know, guys, but I'm super grateful to be here and also to share this experience, because leave this as a reminder to make each day count, just like how Jack says on the Titanic. On that note, I'm going to end this vlog. I know it's kind of like all over the place, guys, and not ideal, but again, I share my life and things that are monuments that I experience. So hopefully you did enjoy this vlog. Hopefully this inspires you to take care of yourself and stay grounded, and perhaps appreciate things that you don't normally think about and appreciate. So, but yeah, until next time, as always, I always say this in every single video, say thanks, give compliments, and think positive. And I'll catch you in the next video, guys. See ya.